programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Good morning. Today, the world of nursing research is evolving faster than ever. From the rise of artificial intelligence in clinical studies to powerful new statistical frameworks reshaping how we understand data, to global trends redefining the very guidelines nurses rely on every day. The future of evidence-based practice is being written right now. We have a full team of correspondents standing by with this morning's special coverage. I'm Ace Bren Lopez, and this is Research Today, your source for research, results, and the stories behind the science. Stay with us. Our reports begin right now.
Thank you, Ace. Mixed method research is a methodology that combines quantitative and qualitative research approaches within a single study. Experts describe it as the third methodological movement because it bridges the gap between numbers and human experiences. In quantitative research, investigators collect numerical data through surveys, tests, and statistical analysis to answer questions such as how many or how much. Meanwhile, qualitative research focuses on interviews, observations, and personal experiences to explain the why and how behind those numbers. What makes MMR unique is its ability to integrate these two forms of data. Researchers can first identify patterns through statistics and then explore the reasons behind those patterns through interviews or observations. For example, a study may reveal that 80% of nursing students experience academic stress. Researchers can then conduct interviews to better understand the causes, effects, and coping mechanisms behind those findings. What are the rationale behind why researchers use MMR? Researchers choose MMR because a single method is often not enough to fully understand complex problems. While quantitative research provides numerical data and measurable results, it may not explain the reasons behind those findings. On the other hand, qualitative research offers deeper insights into people's experiences and perspectives but may not show broader patterns or trends. MMR is also used to strengthen the validity of findings. When results from both quantitative and qualitative data support one another, researchers gain greater confidence in their conclusions. Additionally, this approach helps researchers address complex issues in fields such as healthcare, education, and social sciences, where both statistical evidence and human experiences are important. In summary, the rationale for using mixed methods research is to provide a richer, more comprehensive understanding of a research problem by integrating the strengths of both quantitative and qualitative methods while minimizing their individual limitations. There are three ways to connect data in MMR. First is the convergent parallel design. In this approach, researchers collect quantitative data such as surveys and numerical measurements and qualitative data such as interviews and observations at the same time. Both datasets are gathered independently and analyzed separately. What makes this design unique is the integration process. Once both analyses are complete, researchers merge the findings during the interpretation stage. This allows them to compare, contrast, and validate results from the two sources. For example, a study on nurse burnout may use surveys to measure burnout levels while simultaneously conducting interviews to explore nurses' personal experiences. After analyzing both datasets, researchers compare the findings to determine whether the numerical trends aligned with the lived experiences of participants. Experts say the major advantage of the convergent parallel design is its ability to provide a comprehensive understanding of a research problem by combining statistical evidence with rich personal insights. The second method in the integration of data is the explanatory sequential design. The key feature of this design is that the qualitative phase is guided by the quantitative findings. In other words, researchers first discover what is happening and then investigate why it is happening. For example, if a survey reveals low student satisfaction with online learning, researchers may conduct interviews to understand the reasons behind those results. By combining numbers with personal experiences and insights, this design provides a richer and more complete understanding of a research problem. The third method is the exploratory sequential design. Researchers begin with qualitative methods such as interviews or focus groups to explore a topic and identify key themes. These findings are then used to develop quantitative tools such as surveys to measure and validate the results with a larger group. Simply put, researchers first explore the why and how, then use numbers to test what they discovered. This is the exploratory sequential design, qualitative, quantitative integration. Before launching a mixed methods research study, experts recommend asking these 5 key questions. First, what is my research problem? Does the problem require both numerical data and personal experiences? Second, why do I need mixed methods? Will combining quantitative and qualitative data provide a better answer? Third, which design fits my study? Should I use convergent parallel, explanatory sequential, or exploratory sequential design? Fourth, how will I integrate the data? At what stage will the quantitative and qualitative findings come together? Fifth, do I have the resources and skills? Mixed methods requires time, effort, and knowledge of both quantitative and qualitative research. These 5 questions help ensure that MMR is purposeful, organized, and effective. Now, let's take a look at the challenges and weaknesses of MMR. It takes more time. Researchers must collect and analyze 2 types of data. It is more expensive. It often requires more resources and funding. It is more complicated. Using both quantitative and qualitative methods can be difficult to manage. It needs more skills. Researchers must know how to use both research approaches. It is hard to combine results. Integrating numerical data and personal experiences can be challenging. Despite these challenges, mixed methods research remains a powerful approach because it provides a more complete understanding of a research problem. Reporting for Research Today, this is your news correspondent, Dina Navarro.
Thank you, Tina May. Mixed Method Research, a topic that continues to reshape how studies are designed and conducted in the field. Now, turning to the world of advanced statistical analysis, understanding how variables connect and influence one another is the heart of our next report. Giacomo Morales has been following the developments in structural equation modeling. Giacomo, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Have you ever wondered how researchers can qualitatively measure things in science that can't be directly observed, like motivation, stress, or exam anxiety, and how they can also find out how these things are connected. Well, you are in the right place because this method will be discussed under the Structural Equation Modeling or the SEM. What is structural equation modeling? So structural equation modeling or SEM is an advanced multivariate statistical technique that combines factor analysis and regression analysis. It also examines relationships among multiple variables simultaneously and tests theoretical and conceptual methods. SEM helps researchers determine whether a proposed theoretical model fits the collected data. So you build a model in which you record how different things, so-called variables, are connected to each other, so-called hypotheses, and then let the program check whether these assumptions fit your data. Structural equation modeling is more advanced than ordinary regression because it can also analyze several variables at the same time. It combines factor analysis, which measures latent variables, and regression analysis, which examines relationships among variables. SEM helps researchers determine whether their theoretical model is supported by the data. So there are 4 key components under SEM. So first is the observed variables, which directly measured variables during survey responses and questionnaires. Next is the latent variables, which variables that cannot be measured directly. Example, satisfaction, stress, and anxiety. The third is the measurement model, which links observed variables to latent constructs. And the last is structural model, which examines relationships among latent variables. So in SEM, it consists of observed variables that we directly measured and latent variables that represent concepts we cannot observe directly. The measurement model evaluates whether the indicators accurately measure the latent variables, while the structural model tests the relationship among those latent variables. The 2 types of SEM includes covariance-based SEM or the CBSEM and partial least squares SEM or the PLS-SEM. In covariance-based SEM, it is widely used for theory confirmation, which requires a larger sample size and focuses on model fit, while the partial least squares SEM used for prediction and exploratory researches and suitable for small to moderate samples. It is more flexible with non-normal data. In covariance-based SEM, it is mainly used for testing theories and required larger samples, while partial least square SEM requires or focuses on prediction and works well even with smaller sample sizes. There are steps in conducting SEM. So first is to develop a theoretical model. Next, construct a path diagram. Third is to collect research data, assess the measurement model, then assess the structural model, evaluate model fit, and last is to interpret the findings. So the goal of this process is to determine whether the proposed model adequately explains the relationship among variables. SEM begins with developing a theory and illustrating it using a path diagram. After collecting data, researchers assess the measurement model and structural model before evaluating an overall model fit and interpreting the findings. One important part of SEM is evaluating model fit. Several statistical indices are used to determine whether the proposed model adequately represents the observed data. Good model fit provides evidence that the theoretical model is adequate. These are the example of the model fit indices. The chi-square, which is the non-significant or ideal and preferred. The CFI, or the comparative fit index. TLI, or the Tucker-Lewis index. RMSEA, or the root mean square error of approximation, and the SRMR, or the Standardized Truth Mean Square Residual. So the purpose of this model fit indices is to evaluate how the proposed SEM model represents the observed data. The following are the advantages of using SEM, or the Structural Equation Model. So why do researchers use SEM? So first, it has multiple relationships simultaneously. Second, includes latent variables. The third one is it measures direct and indirect effects, accounts for measurement error. It also supports complex theoretical records or models, and it produces comprehensive model evaluation. SEM offers several advantages over traditional statistical methods. It allows researchers to analyze complex relationships while accounting for measurement errors, making the results more accurate and reliable. Using SEM has also its limitations. So the challenges of using SEM includes it requires a relatively large sample size. It involves complex statistical analysis. It depends on a strong theoretical foundation. It is sensitive to missing or poor quality data, and incorrect model specification may produce misleading results. So despite of its strength, SEM also has its limitations. Researchers need sufficient sample sizes, quality data, and a strong theoretical basis, since poor designed models may lead to misleading conclusions. SEM is widely applied in different fields: in nursing research, public health, psychology, education, business and marketing, as well as social sciences. SEM is widely used across many disciplines. In nursing research, it can help determine whether the quality of nursing care influences patient satisfaction, which in turn affects patient loyalty and future healthcare utilization. In conclusion, SEM is a powerful statistical method for analyzing complex relationships. It integrates both measurement and structural analysis into a single model. It is widely applied in nursing, health sciences, education, psychology, businesses, and the social sciences. A strong theoretical framework and high-quality data are essential for obtaining valid and reliable SEM results. In conclusion, SEM is one of the most powerful statistical tools available to every researcher. It enables the testing of complex theoretical models and provides valuable insights into relationship among variables. As nursing researchers, understanding SEM can strengthen evidence-based practice and improve healthcare research. This has been Jaquimer I. Moral for SEM News. Back to studio.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Structural equation model, proving once again that behind every research conclusion is a powerful framework of data analysis. In our next report, we look at how researchers are making sense of decades worth of existing studies. Rose Marinier brings us a closer look at meta-synthesis and meta-analysis, two methods that are changing the way we draw conclusions from research. Rosemary, the floor is yours.
Good day, I'm Rosemary M. Mir, reporting live from the Research Library. We live in an age of information overload. Every day, new studies are published with eye-catching headlines. But how do we separate fact from fiction? How do we know which findings are truly reliable? Today, we're exploring two powerful research tools that help answer these questions: meta-analysis and meta-synthesis. These are the gold standards for evidence synthesis, rigorous, systematic methods that go far beyond simple literature reviews. Both are specialized forms of systematic reviews. As researchers describe them, systematic reviews involve a comprehensive search for all relevant work, systematic integration of results, and critique of evidence quality. The best reviews synthesize studies to draw broad theoretical conclusions. But here's the crucial point. Despite sharing this rigorous foundation, meta-analysis and meta-synthesis are fundamentally different. They operate on different assumptions, use different approaches, and answer entirely different questions. So, let me break it down to you. Let's start with meta-analysis. Think of this as the statistician of the research world. Meta-analysis is defined as a set of statistical techniques for synthesizing data across quantitative studies. As researchers Niswadomi and Bailey describe it, it combines the result of several studies on the same topic and analyzes them statistically as if only one study had been conducted with one large group of subjects. By combining information from all relevant studies, meta-analysis provides much more precise estimates of effects than any individual study could offer. According to researcher Higgins, meta-analysis focuses on two fundamental questions: does it work, and how well does it work? Central to meta-analysis is the concept of effect size. This measures the extent of difference between two groups. It quantifies how effective an intervention is relative to a comparison group, allowing researchers to move beyond did it work to how well did it work across different contexts. Effect sizes can be small, medium, or large, and they can be converted mathematically into different forms for comparison. So when we use meta-analysis, when is it appropriate? So meta-analysis is suitable when studies report quantitative results, examine similar constructs, use similar research design, and report simple relationships between variables. Not every topic has enough evidence. In those cases, an integrative review may be more appropriate. Now, let's look at the other side of the coin, meta-synthesis. If meta-analysis is about counting, meta-synthesis is about understanding. It is an interpretive qualitative approach that integrates findings from qualitative research reports to arrive at a new or enhanced understanding of a phenomenon. As researchers describe it, meta-synthesis involves bringing together and breaking down findings, examining them, discovering essential features, and combining phenomena into a transformed whole. So there are types of meta-synthesis. This is according to University of Wisconsin-Madison. There are three main types. First is theory building, which constructs a tentative theory. Second, theory explication, which reconceptualizes the original phenomenon. And third is descriptive, which provides a broad description of the research phenomenon. For the process of meta-synthesis, this is according to Pollitt and Beck. The process begins with a broad research question that may evolve as researchers gain deeper insight. Because meta-synthesis is highly interpretive, at least two researchers are recommended to enhance credibility. Researchers develop sampling and research strategies, often multiple approaches since qualitative studies are difficult to locate. Quality evaluation follows, which tools like the Critical Appraisal Skill Program or the KASP is commonly used. For data extraction, it involves collecting themes, concepts, categories, and metaphors. And researchers must repeatedly read original studies to fully understand embedded meanings. Finally, data analysis and interpretation form the core. Two widely used approaches are Nobit and Hare's metaethnography, which translates concepts across studies, and Sandelowski and Barroso's approach, which distinguishes between descriptive summaries and interpretive statistics. So the ultimate goal is to generate new, comprehensive interpretations rather than simply summarizing existing research. So why use meta-synthesis? By bringing together many different interpretations, meta-synthesis strengthens evidence by discovering common themes and differences. Unlike meta-analysis, which aggregates findings to establish truths, metasynthesis can lead to new theories being developed. So how do these methods compare? Epistemologically, meta-analysis is grounded in positivist paradigm, assuming an objective reality that can be measured, while metasynthesis is rooted in an interpretivist paradigm, recognizing the subjective nature of qualitative findings. For methodological, meta-analysis employs statistical techniques, weighing larger studies more heavily, while metasynthesis uses qualitative synthesis like thematic analysis and meta-ethnography. In terms of studies, meta-analysis includes quantitative and experimental studies, while metasynthesis includes qualitative studies exploring experiences and meanings. For purpose, meta-analysis tests hypotheses and estimates effects, while metasynthesis develops new theories and reconceptualizes phenomena. And the bottom line question, meta-analysis asks, does it work and how well? While metasynthesis asks, what does this mean and how do we understand this? For the strengths and limitations, neither method is perfect. Meta-analysis strengths includes provides more precise estimates, resolves inconsistencies, and offers objectivity through standardized procedures, and it supports evidence-based practice and policy decisions. For its limitations, it only appropriates when studies are sufficiently similar. It can compensate for publication bias where only positive studies get published. Most importantly, meta-analysis is limited to quantitative research and can't capture the richness of qualitative findings. For the strength of metasynthesis, it provides comprehensive interpretive synthesis that generates new theories. It preserves the richness and context of qualitative research and reveals aspects of phenomena that quantitative research cannot access, like experiences and meanings. For the limitation of metasynthesis, the interpretive nature introduces subjectivity. Quality depends on the quality of included studies. It can be more challenging to conduct because of the diversity of qualitative methodologies and interpretive skills required. So, where does this leave us? Meta-analysis and metasynthesis represent two complementary approaches to evidence synthesis that serve different purposes and operate on different foundations. Meta-analysis provides a statistical approach to synthesizing quantitative findings, building precise effect size estimates that form evidence-based practice and policy. While metasynthesis, it provides an interpretive approach to synthesizing qualitative findings, generating new theories and understanding of complex phenomena. Both are rigorous, systematic approaches that go beyond traditional literature reviews. As Sidway and colleagues argue, systematic reviews are key to clarifying whether research findings replicate and explaining possible inconsistencies. So here's the bottom line. These are not competing methodologies, but complementary approaches. Together, they provide a comprehensive understanding of research evidence. As the field evolves, integrating quantitative and qualitative synthesis may offer even more powerful approaches to understanding complex phenomena. And understanding these methods empowers all of us to be more critical consumers of research, to ask the right question, and to demand better answer. I'm Rosemary M. Mir reporting. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Rosemary. Finding patterns across studies. A reminder that sometimes the bigger picture tells the most important story.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
happiness in you. Hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on.
And now, a report on what many are calling the future of healthcare and research. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a concept. It is actively transforming nursing research as we know it. Our correspondent, Rhea Marie Putong, has more on this. Rhea Marie, what's the latest?
So, hello to everyone. Good day. So, this is Rhea Marie Asputong, reporter about the use of artificial intelligence in nursing research. So, welcome again to our current trends nursing report. So, for now, let's define first what is really artificial intelligence, or what we call AI. So, as we all know, it really refers to the computer systems that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as learning from data, analyzing information, recognizing patterns, and making predictions. So, we could really say that it is really one of the most important technological advancements in healthcare today. So when it comes in nursing research, so AI helps researchers process large amounts of healthcare data, which is to improve the research efficiency and to support the evidence-based practice. So, ngayon, alamin muna natin kung paano ba ginagamit yung AI sa nursing research. So first is the data collection and management. So as what I have said before, it helps to collect, organize, and manage large amounts of data. So such as in the electronic health records, patient monitoring systems, and healthcare databases. So instead of manually sorting thousands of records, so AI can process information quickly and accurately. So sa madaling salita, mas napapadali ang paghawak ng malaking healthcare data at mas nakakapag-focus yung mga researchers sa analysis ng results. So next naman is the literature review. So before naman, we can really say that is very struggle yung paghahanap natin ng mga RRL sa papers natin. So as we all know, before conducting a study, researchers need to review existing evidence and scientific articles. So with the use of AI-powered tools, it can search databases. So it can also identify relevant studies, summarize findings, and organize information in a much shorter time. So this makes the literature reviews process faster and more efficient. Next naman is yung pattern recognition and predictive analytics. So, as we all know, AI can analyze large data sets and identify patterns that may not be easily detected through traditional methods. So, yung tinutukoy ko na traditional methods is ito yung mga traditional way na ginagawa ng iba, like yung magbasa ng other books from journals. With the use of AI, mas napapadali nito. So, such as it can help the researchers identify factors related to patient recovery, treatment effectiveness, and healthcare quality. So AI can also predict future health risks by analyzing a patient information such as age, medical history, laboratory results, and vital signs. So, for example, AI can identify patients who may be at higher risk for infections, pressure injuries, or hospital readmissions. So kapag may nakitang pattern ang AI, nakahawig ng mga dating pasyenteng nagkaroon ng komplikasyon, so maaari nito magbigay ng early warnings upang makapagbigay agad ng preventive care sa healthcare team. Next naman is clinical decisions to support research. So these systems provide recommendations based on patient data to help the healthcare professionals make informed decisions. So however, ito talaga yung pinaka-important. So it is really we must remember that AI serves only as a support tool. So in nurses, we must remain responsible for the when it comes to the nurses, so kailangan talaga remain responsible for the final clinical judgment and decision making. So ngayon, let's find out more on the common AI tools that is used in nursing research. So mostly dito is ginagamit natin and mostly naman yung iba is hindi. So ChatGPT, so ito is it helps to generate research ideas, summarize literatures, and improve academic writing. Next is the Grammarly, so it really enhances our grammar, clarity, and writing quality in our paper. Next is the Google Scholar, so it really helps the researchers to find similar or scholarly articles and research studies. Next is the SPSS, so I know familiar talaga tayo dito kasi mostly ginagamit ito sa mga quantitative research. So it really assists in the statistical analysis and most importantly in the predictive modeling. Next is the Turnitin. So Turnitin is mostly of us are not familiar with this, so it also promotes the academic integrity by checking for plagiarism. So there are a lot more of AI tools that can really help in the research and most importantly in the nursing research. So let's now move on in the benefits of AI in nursing research. So AI really offers several important benefits. So first is the increases efficiency by reducing the time. Second is improves accuracy, and third is it strengthens the evidence-based practice, and also to generate more the researchers on the stronger scientific evidence to guide the patient care and healthcare policies. So if there is kung meron namang mga benefits, meron din mga challenges and ethical considerations na kailangan din natin i-remember. So despite of its benefits, AI also has limitations. So one major concern is the data privacy and confidentiality. So because AI often uses sensitive patient information. So researchers must also ensure that patient data remains secured and protected. Another concern is the accuracy of AI-generated information. So AI can sometimes provide incorrect or incomplete or outdated information. So researchers must always verify results using credible sources. So there are also ethical issues involving plagiarism, transparency, accountability, and bias. So therefore, AI should be used responsibly and ethically. So lastly is the role of nurses in the AI era. So as future nurses and nurses leaders, so it is important that you know how to understand on how AI can support research and healthcare delivery. So nurses should develop digital literacy skills and learn how to critically evaluate AI-generated information. So, kumbaga, importante talaga sa mga nurses na kailangan pa rin nilang i-apply yung clinical judgment nila, critical thinking, and most importantly, the professional expertise. Because yung AI is hindi niya talaga may replace yung compassion, empathy, and human connection ng mga nurses which is very essential in nursing care. So that would be all for my report. This is Rhea Marie Espotong reporting about the use of artificial intelligence in nursing research. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhea Marie. AI in nursing research, a development the entire healthcare community will certainly be watching closely. Moving on, improving the quality of patient care remains one of the most pressing missions in healthcare today. Shemi Navarrosa has been on the ground, covering quality initiative projects and programs that are making in real-life difference. Shemi, go ahead.
Good day everyone, this is Shemi Navarrosa, and today I'll be discussing to you the quality initiative projects and programs in nursing. This evidence-based activity is designed to improve the quality services of healthcare and patient satisfaction. Their goal is to make healthcare safer, more effective, more efficient, and more patient-centered. They help reduce medical errors, prevent complications, and improve patient satisfaction. We have also differences between nursing research and quality improvements. For the nursing research, they create new knowledge through studies and investigations, answers healthcare questions through scientific research. And for the quality improvement, they uses existing evidence and knowledge, focuses on solving problems and improving processes in healthcare settings. We have an examples. For the research, they will ask, does the patient education reduce hospital readmission? And for the quality improvement, they will ask, can we implement a patient education programs to reduce readmission in our hospitals? The importance of quality initiative projects and programs: improve patient safety, enhance patients' outcomes and recovery, increase patient satisfaction, it reduces healthcare costs, promote professional nursing standards, and encourage continuous learning and improvement among healthcare workers. Number 1, patient safety initiatives focuses on preventing harm to patients. Common examples: fall prevention programs, medication safety protocols, pressure injury prevention, patient identification procedures, and hand hygiene practices. The benefits for this is reduces accidents and injuries, prevents medication errors, improve patients' recovery, and saves lives. Number 2, infection prevention and control. The aims to reduce healthcare-associated infections. The key practices included proper hand washing, use of personal protective equipments, the sterilization of equipments, environmental cleaning, and safe and sterile procedures. The benefits of this are protects patients, protects healthcare workers, reduces the spread of infection diseases, and improve overall healthcare qualities. Number 3, electronic health records and digital health uses technology to improve healthcare delivery. Examples: electronic health records, barcode medication administration system, telehealth services, and electronic documentations. The benefits are reduces documentation errors, improves communication among healthcare providers, enhances patient safety, and provides faster access to patients' information. Number 4, we have the EBP. They call it evidence-based practice. This uses the best available research evidence in patients' care, combines research findings, clinical expertise, and patients' preferences. Examples: standardized wound care, early sepsis screening, pain management protocols, and infection prevention guidelines. Benefits of this are improves patient outcomes, ensures high-quality care, and reduces ineffective practices. Number 5, patient-centered care focuses on needs, preferences, and values of patients, involves listening to patients' concerns, respecting patients' choices, involving families in decision-making, providing patient education, and the benefits of this are building trust, improves patient satisfaction, encourages treatment compliance, and leads to better health outcomes. For number 6, we have the interprofessional collaborations. So this time, the healthcare professionals work together as a team. Team members may include nurses, doctors, pharmacists, physical therapists, dietitians, and social workers. So we have the benefits also. They have the better communications, coordinated patient care, reduce medical errors, and improve patients' outcomes. For number 7, healthcare equity and cultural competence. This ensures fair healthcare for all patients. This focuses on equal access to healthcare, respect for cultural beliefs and practices, reducing healthcare disparities, and the benefits: inclusive healthcare environments, better patients' experiences, improve healthcare outcomes of diverse populations. Number 8, we have the mental health and soft well-being. So this supports healthcare workers' physical and emotional health. Examples: wellness program, stress management activities, mental health support services, workplace safety initiatives. And the benefits are reduces burnout, improves job satisfaction, enhances staff performance, and leads to better patients' care. Next is the quality improvement models. We have the PDSA, the plan, do, study, and act cycle. So plan a solution, do or implement the plan, study the results, and act by making improvements. Next is the 6 Sigma. We have to focus on reducing errors and variations, improve consistency and quality, and also the lean healthcare. We have to eliminate waste, improves efficiency and workflow. So now, the challenges in implementing quality initiatives. First is resistance to change, staffing shortage, limited resources, lack of training, technology barriers, communication errors. And despite these challenges, quality initiatives remains essential because they improve healthcare outcomes and patient safety. And now for the conclusion. Quality initiative projects and programs are essential in modern nursing. They help improve patient safety, enhance healthcare outcomes, increase patient satisfaction, and reduce healthcare costs, promote professional nursing practice. Through evidence-based practice, technology, the teamwork, the continuous improvement, nurses contribute to safer and higher quality healthcare. Now, as the future healthcare professionals, we have the responsibility to support quality improvements efforts and provide the best care possible for every patient. Thank you for listening. This is Shemi Navarosa.
Thank you, Shemi. Quality initiatives. Because at the end of the day, every data point represents a patient whose life can be improved. Now, staying current in any field is critical. And in nursing research, it could mean the difference between outdated practice and life-saving innovation. Ryan J. Duplayan has been tracking the current trends and guidelines shaping nursing research today. Ryan J., what are you doing?
Thank you, Ma'am Shami. Good day, everyone. For the next topic, current trends and guidelines in nursing research. By the way, I'm Ryan J. Duplayan. So, for the overview of nursing research is continuously evolving, focuses on improving patient outcome and healthcare quality, influenced by technology, evidence-based practice, and global health challenges, and support professional growth and healthcare innovations. The digital transformation in nursing. Integration of digital health technologies follows telehealth and virtual consultations, mobile health application, wearable devices for the health monitoring, real-time patient data collection, and improved access to healthcare services. And the artificial intelligence and nursing informatics. So what are the rules of AI in nursing? First is AI-assisted clinical decision-making, machine learning for the patient assessment, early detection of patient deterioration, and better management of large health data. And lastly, technology should complement human care. And in digital competence and ethical considerations, preparing for nurses for digital healthcare. First, need for digital literacy and informatics skills, training on electronic healthcare records, cybersecurity awareness, data privacy and confidentiality, and ethical use of healthcare technologies. The strategic nurse priorities. Current nursing research priorities. Nurse well-being and workforce retention. Research capacity and infrastructure, education and practice readiness, healthcare system improvement, and mental health and chronic disease management. And evidence-based nursing practice. Importance of evidence-based practice are combines research evidence and clinical expertise, improves patient safety and care quality, and support informed clinical decisions, encourage lifelong learning among nurses, and lastly, promotes effective healthcare interventions. And now, let's go to research methodologies. Approaches in nursing research. Quantitative research, qualitative research, mixed method research, systematic integrative reviews, and the translational reaction research. And for the holistic and person-centered care, emerging focus in nursing, care of body, mind, and spirit, therapeutic and compassionate nursing care, health equity and social determinants of health, focuses on maternal and child health, mental health, geriatric care, and community health. And for the future direction and conclusions, future of nursing research will expand use of digital health technologies, and strengthen research and infrastructure, promote nurse well-being and resilience, and encourage global collaboration, and also maintain compassionate and patient-centered care. And lastly, nursing research drives innovation and better healthcare outcomes. And
Research moving in the right direction. And finally, what does the future of research look like? Our last correspondent, Roger Legaspi, wraps up our coverage with our
Thank you, Ace, and good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss the latest trends and updates in nursing research. Nursing research is continuously evolving through advances in technology, data science, evidence-based practice, and patient-centered care. These developments aim to improve healthcare outcomes, enhance the quality of nursing research, and support more effective patient care. The following are the most significant current trends shaping nursing research worldwide. First is artificial intelligence. The most significant and fastest growing trend in nursing research is the use of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is being used for clinical decision support, patient monitoring, documentation, predictive analytics, literature reviews, and data analysis. New AI tools, including generative AI and specialized nursing language models, can assist nurses in clinical reasoning and education. Recent bibliometric analysis show a sharp increase in publications related to AI in nursing, with research emphasizing patient safety, workflow efficiency, and decision-making support. Next is the growth of mixed method research. Another important trend is the increasing use of mixed method research, which combines quantitative and qualitative approaches. This allows researchers to gather both statistical data and personal experience, leading to a more complete understanding of healthcare issues. Mixed method studies are commonly used in nursing education, patient experience research, and healthcare policy studies. Next is digital health and virtual care. Digital health technologies are becoming essential in modern nursing practice. These include electronic health records, wearable health devices, and telehealth services. Research shows that these technologies improve workflow efficiency, support remote patient monitoring, and increase access to healthcare, especially in community and rural settings. The fourth is simulation, virtual reality, and mixed reality. Simulation-based learning continues to expand with the use of virtual reality, mixed reality, AI, and haptic technologies. These innovations provide realistic learning experiences that improve clinical skills, critical thinking, decision-making, and patient safety. They also help address the shortage of clinical placement opportunities for nursing students. The fifth is precision and data-driven nursing care. Precision nursing is an emerging field that uses genomics, predictive analytics, and AI to deliver personalized patient care. By using patient-specific data, nurses can develop individualized care plans and improve disease prevention strategies. Sixth is the interprofessional collaboration and workforce development. Research increasingly focuses on interprofessional education, where nurses work closely with physicians, pharmacists, and other healthcare professionals. AI-supported simulations are also helping healthcare teams improve communication, teamwork, and collaborative decision-making. 7 is ethics, patient safety, and nursing informatics. As technology becomes more integrated into healthcare, nursing research places greater emphasis on ethics, patient safety, data security, and privacy. Researchers are exploring how to use advanced technologies while maintaining human-centered and compassionate care. 8th is global health, aging population, and community care. Finally, nursing research is responding to global health challenges, particularly the growing aging population and the increase in chronic diseases. Community-based care, home health nursing, and telehealth services are becoming key strategies for improving access to care and reducing hospital admission. In conclusion, current nursing research is being shaped by artificial intelligence, digital health technologies, simulation and virtual reality, precision nursing, and interprofessional collaboration, and community-based care. These trends are helping nurses provide safer, more personalized, and more effective healthcare while addressing the changing needs of patients and healthcare systems worldwide. Thank you for listening.
And that wraps up today's special coverage on nursing research and methodology. Our thanks to all our correspondents for their outstanding reports. Stay informed, stay curious. Good day.